Hey, it's Nikki from The Morning Mix, and it's the After Show podcast. And I'm not alone. I'm with friends. I'm with very talented friends. I am with Brent and Zach from Shinedown.
What's going on?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
So you're not even
Thanks for inviting us to Chicago.
well, I was just going to say, you are here, and you don't even have to be here. You came here just to visit.
Specifically for this.
I know you did. There's no show tonight.
Nope. There's no show for another 4 weeks.
That's
anyway.
right. Because we got stuff cooking from what I hear.
We got things going on, but we came here
anytime
just to
we
see you.
Have an excuse to come to Chicago.
Yeah.
We're here.
We like Chicago.
Yeah, Chi-town, we love it.
And we love you. And speaking of coming here, all we care about is food. That's I don't
absolutely.
know if you have a favorite, but I always like to know if you do you come here for anything particular? Is there a place you like to eat?
There's
Do you
many
just go
places.
wherever? Yeah.
Do you have an hour?
Yeah.
I'm a
Because I would like to introduce you to Zach Myers, foodie extraordinaire, and
Okay.
go.
Zach, give me 3 places you love to go.
Here's the thing. Billy Goat Tavern, obviously.
Yeah.
Classic. The rest are here, but actually no, one is not a chain. A place called Peace.
Oh yeah, Peace Pizza.
Which Rick Nielsen
From Cheap Trick?
That's who invited me there, and when I went, he was there
Yeah.
waiting on us when we got there.
Was his guitar there?
There's a bunch of guitars of his.
And
there,
they also
actually.
do live band karaoke every once in a while, so you could show up for that.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
Great
yeah.
idea. The rest are kind of they're chains for big cities. Michael Jordan Steakhouse, obviously, big fan of.
Right.
Smith and Walensky's, because we
Yep.
used to play that House of Blues all the time. We'd go over there.
We had a
and eat.
residency
Yeah.
back in the day. I can't
Yeah.
talk. It's too early.
We would go there all the time. There is that you guys have a Gayukaku here,
I don't know
a
that.
Korean barbecue.
Say what?
Yeah, exactly.
Not a ton of them.
What is that?
It's Korean Gayukaku.
I thought you just cussed her
Yeah,
out.
you do, right? Don't call me that.
Yeah.
Kiss
I'm
your
sorry.
mother with that
Yeah,
mouth?
yeah.
Come
Lord,
on.
man.
Yeah, so Gayukaku, there's a lot of great places. I'm a Chicago guy. What's your Chicago pizza though?
So, full disclosure, and they
Let's
make
have
fun
it.
of me on the show all the time. I'm a Michigan girl.
I knew it.
So I grew up
So you're
around
like a
Detroit.
Buddy's Pizza. girl.
Hell yes, buddy.
One of my favorite pizzas in the world.
Zach.
One of my favorite
I
pizzas
have a
in the world.
connection. Dude, it's the brick cheese.
100%.
Wisconsin, that's Wisconsin product on a
Wisconsin
Detroit
brand.
pizza. It's weird.
I make like Buddy's like style pizza at home all the time.
Well done.
I'll show
well
you some
done.
pictures when we're done.
All right. So thank you for letting us have that moment,
Yeah.
Brent. I appreciate it.
I want you to keep
I'll
going.
talk about food, but you didn't give me your Chicago spot though.
Oh, my Chicago. Funny enough, because of Buddies, it's the closest thing I can get. It's called, it is Squared. Squared in Evanston.
Okay.
They do the square pizza with the brick cheese.
Yeah, okay.
They're the only place I've found.
The best thing to me, I am a traditional pizza guy, but like my favorite bite of pizza is a corner piece of Buddy's pizza. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that
Oh my
because
gosh.
every time we go to Michigan, Buddies always get Buddies for either lunch or after show.
That's so great. All right. So, Brent, when you're.
My favorite piece of pizza was in Sweden.
I was going to.
And I don't even remember what it was. But I was like, we were in Sweden and I had a pizza one time. And I was like, this is the best pizza I've ever had in my life. And we were in, we were across the pond. Anyway,
Awesome. In Sweden.
and you.
Yeah. You know
don't
what?
have any idea where it came from or what it was.
All right. You know what? I know some Swedes. I'm going to investigate this. I
Okay,
guess.
cool. Rock and roll. Next question.
Yes. All right. Whew. All right. So first off, again, we were talking about you are taking a break from the road, then going back on the road.
Yeah.
And where were you last time here? It was a huge venue. I can't remember if it was in Chicago or just outside.
The amphitheater, Tinley Park.
Yep, it was Tinley Park. Yep. And that was a couple of months ago.
No,
Wasn't it?
That was Tinley. Last time I played.
I thought
Tinley
it was
Park,
2 months. I was like May or
2019.
No, but suburban. You guys were somewhere. It was Milwaukee, maybe. You were in
Gary, Indiana. We were just in
Oh,
Gary,
yeah, we
Indiana.
were just in Gary.
Yes, I
Indiana.
was like, it
Couple weeks
wasn't in
ago, yeah.
Chicago. I'll call it Chicago land
Yeah.
because you can get there in
Chicago
Milwaukee.
adjacent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chicago adjacent. Yes, and huge venue. It was
great.
awesome.
It was fun. Yeah, it was the Hard Rock. They treated us very nicely.
Because remember being kind of
What's
bummed
the
you guys
one
weren't
back in
here.
like the one that we played back in the day that's like, it holds like 40,000 people. Which one is that?
Where?
That's Tinley
That's
that he's
Tinley.
talking about. Yeah,
I keep thinking that they changed the name.
They do,
The
and
Hollywood
no one knows.
Casino
Yeah,
Amphitheater.
Tinley
Yeah.
Park Festival. No
I
one
just call it
knows.
Tinley Park.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I call it. Tinley Park.
the grassy knoll.
The world. Don't people still used to call it the
The World Amphitheater.
The World
And it has
Amphitheater.
I think it has the biggest lawn other than Alpine Valley in Wisconsin. I believe
Burgettstown.
it's the biggest lawn
All right.
like of amphitheaters. Like the
It's
lawn.
like almost stadium size. If you
Yeah.
fill it up, it's
Yeah.
like a stadium.
That is one thing, Chicago. We have so many events, and the Salt Shed is a new one here that
What is
people
that?
I wanna
love.
play. Tyler Childers played there. I want to.
It is like, if you've ever driven down Elston, we have a huge Morton Salt
Okay.
painted on the roof,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they've kind of taken that, made it a big music venue.
Nice.
So they're constantly opening up, like so many. In fact, I haven't even been there yet.
I was wondering because I always remember driving by that Morton Salt Shed.
Yeah.
And wondering like if the salt shed
Does
was like
Morton's
that was
cater when you play there?
I don't know.
would
They
hope
should.
so.
Everything's real salty.
Everyone's
Beer
cholesterol goes
specials.
up
Yeah.
extremely.
All right. So again, we are here with Shinedown. Now, your song, "The Symptom of Being Human."
Yes. There's
So
a symptom of being human, and then there's the symptom of being
Yeah,
human.
yeah.
I like how people like.
One's a song, one's a condition.
Yeah, well-
I like how you take artistic license.
we
That was
do,
good.
and we'll add S's to things that don't deserve them as well, like
Please.
That's
Nordstrom's
Midwest.
or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Jewels. See,
Yeah.
the Jewels.
to make it yours.
100%.
Yeah, it's just like how it's the way we understand.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
So you gave us a couple versions of that, which
We
is pretty
did.
cool.
There's actually 1, 2, 3. What is it? 3 now? 4 now?
3.
Okay.
Well,
Three.
technically 4.
We're playing the pop one, pop remix kind
Which
of.
I absolutely love.
Yeah, no, that's what I want to ask you about because tradition. A lot of people, if you were gonna be put in a genre, it would be kind of a rock genre, right? And
Yeah.
your guitar, the first version, guitar heavy, not necessarily just guitar centric. I wouldn't call it
Yeah.
heavy, just it's
Acoustic,
there.
Yeah, the album version is, it's a mixture of orchestra and piano and acoustic guitar.
Now, I've always wondered when you get a pop mix like this, like, do you as a band, do you love that, or is it like you're impeding on my initial vision, or does your vision change?
Well, it was my idea to do it.
Okay, perfect.
So we kind of went in there, and the thing is we're very lucky. In Shinedown, our bass player, Eric Bass, has actually engineered, mixed, and produced the last 2 Shinedown records in their entirety, alongside an incredible engineer, Doug McKean, who we lost a little while ago. But the thing with that is when you have a band member that is able to come in and do it in-house, everything is on the table. So when the records get finished, we always have an idea of what the singles are going to be or how they're going to be laid out and what have you. But with this record, because it was written in the midst of a pandemic, and it's probably one of the, as far as subject matter wise, it's one of the heaviest, albums we've ever put together lyrically. Looking at Symptom and knowing what it was and what it was going to be and what it's turning into, I didn't want to pigeonhole it. And because we wanted to begin this song's journey at the Hot AC format, we also knew that there were going to be certain stations that lean a little bit more pop influence. As some people may not know, they call it in the industry, they call it rhythmic. So it's a ballad, and it doesn't have necessarily the album version. The drums don't kind of come in until the back half.
Yeah.
So, we talked as a band about it, and, I said, what I'd like to do is bring someone that knows how to do maybe a bit more of a pop mix from a club standpoint. So we got this kid from London named Dex to kind of take a look at it, and he ran it through the thing. And I mean, honestly, it's a remix of the song, but we didn't want a carbon copy of it. And it was summer. We wanted people to have
Yeah.
a dance version.
No, it does. It does. It sounds great. Both versions are great. I was a little afraid sometimes that your fans would be upset that it's not the original.
They're not upset. They're just like, wow, there's a lot of ways to listen to this song.
Hey, that's a
actually.
great way to put it.
We have the most amazing fan
Yeah.
base in the world, though. I'm not just saying that. Like, literally, it's 8 to 80. I think that they've always allowed us to be ourselves, and they've never put us in a box, and they've never tried to tell us what to be, and they've always allowed us to grow as musicians. I mean, we don't ever feel handcuffed in a studio ever.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And thank you for all those versions again, for like allowing it to happen, coming up with the idea and giving us all of those.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, a lot of these songs, they start off on an acoustic guitar anyway.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, I'm say we're going to add another version in just a little bit when you guys perform live.
Yeah, because we didn't bring a bunch of drums and everything else.
Nope,
It's just me and
just
Zach.
me
So,
and him.
yeah.
I was gonna I'm gonna grab a stool.
This is the campfire version.
yes,
That's the fourth remix, the campfire remix.
The campfire
the
remix.
Chicago
The
Campfire.
Chicago
I love it.
remix.
Awesome.
Remix.
Well, thanks so much, guys. Cannot wait to hear the campfire remix of symptom of being human, not, or see, I should have said symptom of
No,
being.
no, you did it fine.
Being
You did it
humans.
better
No, I
than
gotta
fine.
add the S. I gotta add the S now. Humans. I gotta,
Yes.
I
Humans.
gotta make it Chicago.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys again. Can't wait to hear it. And yeah, it's
You rock.
Shinedown. No,
Thanks so
you
much.
guys are the best. Thank you guys.